Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Simeone crossed in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Bob. Haaland. Well, played right into his path. Oh, what a big chance! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Norway, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Senesi. Alvarez. That has found him in acres of space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Romero, De Paul. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a shot! Senesi. McAllister. Out to the right. Romero. There are a few waiting for it. Now here's the delivery. Could be danger here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise.
De Paul!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Otamendi makes the interception. De Paul. Simeone. Bob. Østigard. That's been drilled forward. It's a quick ball upfield. De Paul. Now it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! Tries to get it clear. Now it's De Paul. De Paul, and he's gone backward here. And he's heaved it away. Otamendi aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi cuts out the pass. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Paredes. De Paul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. Bob. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Paul. Argentina are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Ryerson. Long ball looking to counter.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Driven forward. Haaland! Just too high. De Paul. Romero. Ustigard shifted upfield. De Paul. Acuna. Argentina are behind here despite their domination of possession. Messi. And it's played forward. Bob. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. That's tidy. Bob. Well read, and the danger is averted. Paredes shifted upfield.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ustigard forwards and with intent. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Ustigard gets over and intercepts. Well, there's a probing ball. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And it's Ødegaard. Played out wide. Bob. So who's he picking out? Cross in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Paul, Ambitious ball here. Aim forwards. Senesi cuts it out. Romero. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spread out to the left. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Up towards the front line. Østigard, who's gone direct here. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And there's the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bob. Bob, gently done. Cleared away. Acuna shifted upfield. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, he's found him in space. Romero, backward it goes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Defending was strong and firm.
Simeone really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Senesi. And it's played forward. Acuna. He's found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Simeone. And it's played into the middle. Quality ball. Oh, well measured. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland looking for a decent ball in. Messi hurtling down that right flank. De Paul. Oh, that's nice. And here's Alvarez. He's got away. In by Messi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Delivered. Diving header! Goal! Argentina are level. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he has been fouled there. McAllister. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Simeone played out to the left flank. And it's McAllister. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Acuna. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Romero. Messi. De Paul receives it in a good position here. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. Bob. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Caresses it through. Tries to get it clear. Five minutes till the break. That is lovely. Bob. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Simeone. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bob. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Now who's going to be first to this? Ryerson. It's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Haaland played out towards the right wing. McAllister. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of...
For the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Otamendi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Chance here to counter.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Romero. Argentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. De Paul. Calmly anticipates. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Lofted upfield. Played in deep. He's cut it out. Paredes. Acuna. McAllister. De Paul. Bob. That's good play. Clipped into space. Cleared away. He whips it across. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Romero. Keeper's got good distance on that. Østigard does really well to win the ball there. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Senesi, aim forwards. Wins the duel this time. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. And it's Messi. Romero, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Messi! And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Ryerson. Østigard. Has a look and plays it forward. Paredes. Alvarez. Østigard, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Romero. That's very neat. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi knocks it out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. And a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Time, excellent interception. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Østigard. Forward it goes. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Otamendi moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Haaland, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to clear. Great chance! And another try! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Norway really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Haaland. Paredes shifted upfield. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Played out to the right, in again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Through. Tries a measured ball. And that's a goal kick. Nicely intercepted. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Thinks about the shot. Produces a cross. And it's Ødegaard. Picks it up out wide. Senesi with the clearance. Bob. Turns and goes back. Ødegaard. Chooses to go back. And a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Ødegaard, oh, good looking ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. McAllister. And that's another throw. Acuna. Senesi. Otamendi gently done. Simeone. Acuna looking for a runner. Played towards the front line. That pass has been well intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gets into some space. Paredes, aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Romero. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Haaland. Gets a good foot in there. Østigard, little doubt, that is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Romero. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. That's going to go a long way. Senesi. Just about up to 75 minutes. McAllister. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. McAllister. Messi is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. This is it then, now or never. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wondered what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Simeone tries to dink it through. Driven forward. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi shifted upfield. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. Haaland. Now he's off and running. Ødegaard. Great work on the overlap. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
McAllister. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Haaland, real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
De Paul. Simeone. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Paredes. Simeone. Senesi. Romero looking to get on the end of this. Does really well to win the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Paul, Romero, and it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland. That's a good ball. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Alvarez. And claimed it back swiftly. Romero tries making a foray down the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
McAllister. De Paul. Simeone. Lobbed in behind. Clears it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Paul. Paredes. Otamendi. Senesi. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. They get a throw in. Østigard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Acuna. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. Good take, and is he in? Paredes gets good distance on it. And he's got his cross in. De Paul. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Pinged towards the front line. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Bob played out towards the right wing. Nice interception, well timed. That's a throw. Ball comes in. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. A chance to play it in. Bob opts to play it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Alvarez. Some good work on the right flank here. Proves too strong. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Otamendi makes the interception. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone. Senesi. Aim forwards. Messi chasing after it. That could spell trouble. Alvarez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Now it's Haaland. Simeone. And he's picked out the run. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Deep cross. And that's been well dealt with. And a play for a throw. Referee's given a throw. Ball's gone out of play. Romero. McAllister. Acuna shifted upfield. Ødegaard. Bob. Flings in across. It's a clearance, but not much. Chance for a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
climbs up big! Oh, should have put that away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, Ted. I think there's bound to be some leg drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Well timed, excellent interception. Played towards the front line. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. Simeone does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aim forwards. And they've got a throw. Aimed into... Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Haaland instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Ryerson. Bob. And here's Haaland. It's a threat. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Norway are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good strength. No way through, so back it comes. A lot. Takes a shot! Should have put that one away.
Bob has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he thumps it clear. And it's crossed into the middle. Norway could try it again now. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Played into space out wide. Romero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
McAllister wins the duel this time. Alvarez. That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. De Paul. Romero. McAllister.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Østigard attempts a clearance. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Senesi with a fine tackle. Messi. Alvarez. Otamendi. Romero. Thinks one through.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi cuts it out. Acuna. Acuna shifted upfield.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Østigard. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Paredes. And that will be the final act. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Ødegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
Okay, interesting. Senesi tries to clear. Nice interception, well timed. Now who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. Romero. McAllister. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Vestergaard. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Senesi getting this one clear. Paredes. McAllister. Simeone. Vestergaard. Quality ball. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. 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 Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ødegaard! It's anyone's ball now. McAllister. Simeone. Ødegaard. Ryerson has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. And he shoots!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away. Romero goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a quick ball upfield. Senesi makes the interception. Alvarez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters, and it's
Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vestergaard clears it away. Throw it. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. It could be in. Decent chance! Goal! Argentina! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Norway are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Here's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Simeone. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
He whips it across. Norway have reclaimed it. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Bob. Cross needs to be good. Romero attempts a clearance. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
McAllister. Senesi forwards and with intent. McAllister shifted upfield. Who played through for the wide man. Simeone. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Acuna tries a deft little ball. Up he goes! That's a lovely, neat pass. Paredes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Acuna, gently done. Lobbed in behind. Well read, nice interception. Bob making good progress on the right-hand side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Alvarez. Messi goes short. Out of play for a throw. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? He has found a way through. That's very neat. And it's Ødegaard. Haaland shoots! Alvarez has found the net here, of course. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Lovely feet. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Might be danger here. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has put paid to that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Senesi. That's been drilled forward. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Østigard. Up towards the front line. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Acuna. Senesi forwards and with intent. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a half-decent try. Getting this one clear. Aimed in towards the centre. Simeone is there and he can get that clear. Paredes. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cuts out the supply. Otamendi. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez goes for a shot! He hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Argentina, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Senesi. Paredes. Oh, can he get onto this? Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Haaland. Paredes. Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Haaland! Martinez herring after the ball here. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Romero. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Østigard played up towards the front line. McAllister shifted upfield. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Acuna, showing good feet. It's a throw-in. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And it's Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's not going far. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pinged towards the front line. Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi aim forwards. Moved on forwards. No foul, says the referee. Acuna. Romero forwards and with intent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi, it's a promising run he's making on the right. Ball comes in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Iniesta. Bob was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great defending, strong and determined. Otamendi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And there's the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?